Beneath the deep blue waters, where light is but a memory, a colossal creature stirs like a phantom, the Napoleon wrasse, the giant of the coral reef, a challenger to every limit of the kitchen knife. Today, on the cutting board, he is no longer the ruler of the ocean, but the centerpiece of an ancient ritual, the ceremony of transforming power into art. Are you ready to witness the confrontation between the knife and the sea? Born from the warm waters of the Pacific, the Napoleon can weigh over 200 kilos, with thick skin, firm flesh, and deep eyes that seem to hold the entire ocean. The Japanese regard this species as a rare treasure, a symbol of strength and respect for nature. Its flesh is as precious as gold, but not easily subdued. Only master chefs dare to lay a knife upon this body, for each cut is not merely technique, but a vow to their craft. After leaving the deep blue ocean, the giant Napoleon fish was placed into a large tub filled with seawater. Its body was so massive that a single person couldn't lift it, and it required two strong men to move it together. Every movement was heavy, slow, as if they were lifting the entire weight of the sea itself. The two men stood shoulder to shoulder, hands gripping the edge of the tub, veins bulging taut. Finally, with a decisive hoist, the giant fish was carefully placed onto the back of the pickup truck. On the truck, brimming with shimmering water, the king of the coral reef began a new journey, leaving the ocean to enter another ritual where the knife would continue the rest of the story. The first challenge, and the barrier between the ocean and the kitchen table, was the thick layer of slime covering the fish's body. With strong yet gentle hands, the chef ran his fingers along the colossal skin, drawing away streaks of opaque white slime. After a few minutes of thorough washing, the Napoleon wrasse's skin was revealed, smooth, thick, and shining under the lights, as if polished before the preparation process began. Next was the challenge of precision, removing the Napoleon wrasse's armor-like skin. This skin was thick, elastic, and covered with large scales patterned like ocean waves, beautiful, yet dangerous for any blade. The chef placed the knife down, so lightly it almost didn't touch. Each cut was a test of sharpness. Even a slight deviation would damage the delicate flesh beneath. The knife glided, slowly but surely, drawing perfect parallel lines along the fish's bod. Thick strips of skin were peeled away, revealing bright, smooth flesh, shimmering under the light like pearls from the ocean depths. After the tough skin was removed and the fish thoroughly washed, the next stage began, the precise evisceration ritual. In just a few movements, the gills and all internal organs were neatly removed, leaving no scratches or damage to the flesh. But what truly captivated onlookers was the peculiar color of these organs. Some parts shimmered with an iridescent blue hue. This was not merely a cleaning process, but an artistic dissection. As the abdominal cavity was rinsed with cold water, the clear stream washed away the last traces of the ocean. The fish's body now shone, clean and intact, ready for the next phase, where the art of the knife would reach absolute perfection. The Napoleon, a fish with a skeletal structure as solid as if forged from the very power of the ocean. Its frame is thick, rigid, and winding like a stone labyrinth beneath the coral reef. To separate each part, the chef must begin by removing the colossal fins, then skillfully detaching the heavy head from the body. Every movement requires a perfect combination of strength and control. Even for a master of the blade, the size and density of the Napoleon's bones pose a real challenge. Once the skeleton has been liberated, the filleting stage begins, and here, skill reaches the level of art. Due to the fish's immense size, traditional methods are no longer suitable. The chef must divide each side of the body into 3 long fillet strips, gliding the knife along the mussel grain as if drawing a perfect curve. This is not merely a preparation step, but a performance of technique and reverence for the sea. When cooked, the flesh of the Napoleon wrasse becomes astonishingly tender. A texture that almost melts on the tongue, reminiscent of the exquisite delicacy of premium halibut. Each ivory-white flake of flesh holds the pure essence of the ocean, at once rich and subtly refined. From fresh sashimi to fragrant grilled dishes or traditionally steamed preparations, Napoleon wrasse meat always transforms gracefully, as if it were born to honor every culinary technique. Its tenderness and natural sweetness make it clear why this fish is considered the precious gem of deep-sea cuisine. Blade glides gently. The thick skin peels away, smooth as the ocean's cloak being shed. Thin, even slices of fillet are meticulously cut and arranged on a plate like petals of the sea. One slice, one flavor. It appears like ordinary fish, but upon touching the tongue, all limits of ordinary instantly dissolve. The knife glides gently over the surface of the rib meat as if dancing. Each cut is so precise and clean that it feels as if the artisan is sculpting a work of art rather than simply cutting a piece of meat. In just a few breaths, the woman wields her knife, the steel blade slicing through half a pig like a gust of wind. Not a single wasted motion, not a drop of blood spilled. In that moment, one no longer sees an ordinary woman, but a master of the blade, where strength, finesse, and the thrill of masterful technique merge into one. Under the kitchen lights, the chef grips a knife sharp as lightning. Each stroke slices through the meat, swift, clean, precise, so perfect it makes your heart skip a beat. Every piece that falls onto the board lands like a drumbeat of perfection. Fear and fascination intertwined in every motion. In that moment, he's no longer just cutting meat. He's conducting a symphony of steel and skill. man holds a slender knife, his eyes locked in absolute focus. Each stroke glides across the melon's flesh like cutting through silk, soft, thin, terrifying precise. With every carve, a new petal unfolds, so stunning that the viewer feels a strange mix of pleasure and curiosity, aching to see what comes next. In his hands, an ordinary melon transforms into a masterpiece, too beautiful to eat, yet impossible to look away from. His fruit-cutting speed is so fast that before you can even blink, a vibrant plate of flowers has already appeared. It makes viewers shiver with fear that the blade might slip, yet tingle with delight at the sheer perfection of it all, as if witnessing magic born from speed and absolute precision. Would you like to taste fruits cut with such mastery? The blade is so sharp it glides through the massive bluefin tuna as effortlessly as slicing through butter. Each cut smooth enough to send chills down your spine. No hesitation, no deviation. With the confidence born from endless practice, the butcher breaks down the entire fish, bones, head, and flesh, all separated cleanly in one seamless flow. Now, everything waits for the next customer, a living testament that speed and skill always move hand in hand.
Wush, ini cuma kayak katana. Ini katana, no? Wush. Oh. Katana ya, Dek. Bener ya? Iya, ini sudah sampai. Kayak kue lapis ya? Betul.
お待たせいたしました。